Thank you so much for joining us for another in our series, A Story to Tell. Today we have with us Miss Barbara May Green, otherwise known as Miss Babsy, and she'll be sharing her story with us. Miss Babsy, how are you doing?
All right,
You're thanking God that you're alive one more day.
Yes, because me, I woke in this morning.
Yes, and you could have been dead.
Right.
So we're just gonna have a little chat with you about your story, your life, your family, and everything, so we can have these precious memories documented. All right?
Yeah.
So tell us, what year were you born?
1942.
1942, and that makes it that you're 83.
Yes.
What month?
7th of July.
July. And where were you born?
Kingston Public Hospital.
Oh, you're born in Kingston.
Yeah.
What were your parents' name?
Henry and Veronica Green.
Henry and Veronica Green.
Yes.
Oh, they were married.
Yeah.
Okay, so where were you living at the time?
Same place on the street here, but above the road.
Oh, same here on this rocks. What's the name?
Kirkwood Way.
Kirkwood Way.
But it wasn't Kirkwood Way, it was just a little track.
Oh, wasn't
At the time.
established yet.
Never established yet.
Mm-hmm. So you've been living here from your baby,
Yes.
but that's a little further up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what school did you go to?
I went to Rollington Town first.
Mm-hmm.
And a girl stole my book the third day I was there. She said she never have it. When I started church, she said she never, but when I find it, I knock her out.
What? You were a warrior?
And then I couldn't go back. Everybody want me. She should come from down Mountain View.
Yes.
And them say, girl, no come back to school, Because bad people, them are parents.
Yes.
And I didn't go back down there. I put myself at Providence. And my mother said she wasn't following me. She put me somewhere and I leave.
Mm-hmm.
So I must find somewhere and put myself.
So you register yourself at Providence?
So I go register myself at Providence.
That's up by Ligani.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when the report come, when they ask me for me, what they gonna call it now?
They ask your parents?
They want to know which school I was coming from
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And when the report come from the school, they take me out of first class.
Mm-hmm.
And so with my reading,
Mm-hmm.
I have to go in a third form.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was bright.
Yes. So how come you could read so well? You practice at home, you had books and stuff?
Yeah, because my mother never joke,
Mm-hmm.
And she started sending her to private school.
Okay.
Because school, them call infant school.
Yes.
She started sending me early.
Okay, so that started to help you with the reading.
Yeah.
Okay, and how was the mathematics part? You could do maths as well? Or you prefer the reading? You prefer the reading?
I prefer the reading.
Mm-hmm. So what books you used to love to read? What type of books?
Comic.
Comic. Okay. And superhero and all of those things?
Yeah.
Which one of the superheroes was your favorite?
I don't remember now.
Okay, but you love the comics.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. So
my mother used to say, put on the book and go do something.
Yeah, because
you must be live like them people in the comic.
Oh God. But it was very interesting, so you
yeah, man.
couldn't put it down so easy.
No.
Okay, so you love to read.
Yes.
So what about playing and thing as a little girl? You love to play and all of those things?
Not very much, because I never get the time to play.
Oh, so you had other brothers and sisters? Your mother had other children?
Yeah, she eventually ended up with 9 children.
Really? Mm-hmm. And where you fall in the lot now?
First one.
Oh, you're the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, and then she had 8 others?
Yeah.
So they were all living with you? You helped to grow them and thing?
Not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to separate from her.
Mm-hmm.
When I started my children.
Okay, so after a while you had to move on.
And she get the house to buy. One by Mackintosh Drive.
Mm-hmm.
This place was a little lease land place,
Yes.
You never have no concrete house and thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when them come in and started to build, Macintosh Drive, it belongs to camp.
Mm-hmm.
And the government intervene and ask them to sell them the land.
Mm-hmm.
And they buy the land and build up house and sell people.
Mm-hmm.
22 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the house a man Macintosh Drive.
Yes.
Go right up. First housing scheme put up inside here.
Mm-hmm.
Now man, they put it up.
Yes. You remember about what year that was?
In the
In
60s.
the 60s,
No, in the 50s.
50s. So between 50s and 60s coming up that
Yeah.
period. Okay, so back to your siblings now. You had other brothers and sisters living
man.
with what the names? You remember the names?
The second one after me, the name Ferdinand Green.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, Linval Green.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one, Errol Green.
Mm-hmm.
The fifth one, Patricia Green.
Mm-hmm.
The sixth one was study. When the name again? Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
Eugene Green.
Yes.
That is them right name, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get another year.
Yes, I prefer the right name. Yeah, continue.
And after Eugene, it was Richard.
Yes.
And after Richard, it was Danny.
Danny.
He was Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
And after Vernon, it was Sheila.
Sheila.
The last one and the last girl, the third girl.
Mm-hmm. Sheila.
Yeah, 7 boys and 3 girls.
And 3 girls. Okay, so after a while you said you had to move out when you started having children.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us.
Well, actually, when I was a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
a gentleman used to say him like me.
Mm-hmm. That's his
He
name.
was never smart.
Never smart.
He was a young boy at the time, but my mother wouldn't allow me to go anywhere with any man
Mm-hmm.
or to talk to any man. And
She was very strict.
she was very strict, and even when she gone to work, she have a watch lady next door.
Mm.
If she see anybody come to the gate,
Yes.
she tell her, and she would wake me when she come in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody at my gate,
Yes.
neither in my yard.
Yes.
So the man put on bold face,
Yeah.
and him go to her and ask her if him could get it. Him love me.
Mm-hmm.
She say, yes. But look at the funny part now. She tell the man yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't go out with him.
Oh, so you have to talk at the gate.
I have to talk at the gate.
Yes.
And she watch you, and when she going in, she say, listen, you know, done the argument now.
To get late.
Because I go to my bed.
Yeah.
And I now leave you out of the gate there.
Yes.
So that was the type of mother she was at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So after you finished Providence, you went to another school.
No, you know.
So after Providence, you went to work then?
I went to Excelsior,
Mm-hmm.
way down.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I do after I leave Providence,
Mm-hmm.
I say I wouldn't have any more children. And I go out and I learn hairdressing. We
Yes.
call it beauty culture.
Yeah.
I went to one East Life Road, a lady named Hilton,
Yes.
and she learned me hairdressing, and I was living from that.
Mm-hmm.
But then, that time I never have Wesley yet.
Yes.
Because after that Wesley born,
So tell us, what was the age you get your first child? You remember?
18.
At 18.
Yeah,
So at that time you were still living with your mama
yeah,
and you were working at that time?
no,
No, just help out at home and thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was living with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Because she get the house owned by Macintosh, and she leave me inside of the house up at Tankerville Avenue.
Mm-hmm. So you basically semi on your own, almost
Yeah.
like, yeah. So
Right.
the
But then,
first, mm-hmm.
when she see that I start to work, she
Yeah.
say, you have to pay me rent, you know.
Yes, 'cause income coming in.
Eh,
So I think how much you had to give her?
I don't remember, but it was small.
Mm-hmm.
But I never mind.
Mm-hmm. So the man that Mr. Smalley says his name is him
Yeah.
like you. When Your first child was for him? No?
Yes.
Okay. So the love blossom and grow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I never have any more for him.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one. All right. So
Cause he make a mistake and knock me one time. I see him with a girl
yes.
and him knock me and I put him in a place.
Yeah. Can you
He
talk to
just
him about it, but him never too pleased?
not only talk. Well, I talk to him about it, but him never please.
Yes.
So him not only talk one day when I'm bucking up with the lady. Him say him is my father and him put on a blow.
Okay.
And the blow where him put on, I put on more than the blow.
What?
So him catch him afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I report and go ways.
Mm-hmm.
But he was still living in the area and I was still, because I said up here I born.
Yes. Okay. So you said you only have one child with him, but can you just use the opportunity and just tell us the names of all of your children and in the order they came? The first one.
The first one is Frederica Smart, popularly known as Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is Sophia Campbell, popularly known as Paula.
Mm-hmm.
The third one is Karen, that one used to get up there.
Yes, that's sitting right close by
Karen
us.
Berger, popularly known as Arlene.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one is Rattleberger,
Mm-hmm.
popularly known as Gaio.
Mm-hmm.
The
That one
fifth,
is now deceased.
yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
fifth one is O'Neill Berger,
Mm-hmm.
popularly known as Frank.
Yes.
The sixth one, Carlisle Berger,
Mm-hmm.
popularly known as Neil.
Mm-hmm.
The seventh one, Wesley Kevin Berger,
Mm-hmm.
popularly known as Maxie.
Okay, and that's the wash belly. And that's the same Wesley Berger that's the work in media and radio and all of those things. Is him same one?
Yeah,
Okay, so he's the wash belly.
Missy Washbelly.
Mm. So you said after you left, move on from Mr. Smart. Um, how you met the other gentleman now for the other children? How you
Come
met
in the
him?
year to live with his mother
Mm-hmm.
and his sister. And I used to love to read.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to borrow a comic from his brother.
Yes.
And one day the brother said to me, my brother have a whole heap of comic, you know. So I said, bring some, come lend me, man. And he said, maybe make him bring it, come here.
Mm-hmm.
And he bring a lot of comic at the yard
Mm-hmm.
where I was living. Because as I said, my mother get Macintosh to buy and
Yes, I should move, yeah.
she leave me in the house at Tankerville Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
So him start to come to bring the comic then. But bringing the comic then, him say him love me long time, him always see me at the pipe,
Mm-hmm. Watching you from a distance.
watching me from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it started, through comic book.
Through comic book. So from a younger age, you had love for comic book and it get you into
Love
this
to read.
second relationship. Yeah, love to read as well.
Yeah,
And it was one of the main ingredients that helped to pull you together for this
yeah.
second relationship. Okay. So what age you had your second child?
Some about 21.
About three. So your first daughter would have been about 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So your children were born at KPH, most of them?
Most of them KPH.
KPH. Mm-hmm. And some of them at the university?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So how?
First one I can remember is UC.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have two more after that up there.
Mm-hmm. So how did it feel now as a young lady now living on your own and now have your children? How was that experience? Was easy managing?
Yes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When I have Carla, I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
I said I wanted to learn. I was learning sewing before I get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
With my first child, and my mother said, this is how the man step in her house because she said she hear that when I supposed to take the bus and come up at evening time, I stand up out the window talking to a man.
Mm-hmm.
A lady see me and come up and tell her. So,
Mm-hmm.
she stopped me. And she stopped me now. That's where, I get deeper into the mind.
Yes.
But then I go and I learn hairdressing.
Mm-hmm.
With the help of the MP.
Yes.
When I go and tell them, when you want to see them, you have to go and put on your name.
Mm-hmm. Make an appointment.
Make an appointment. And when him call in, he said to me, what wrong with you now, Barbara?
Mm-hmm.
I said to him, Mr. Mon, I would like to learn a skill. He said, what? I said, I love hairdressing.
Mm-hmm.
He said, go and find out the price, man, and come and tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're the first person come inside here
Yes.
that want to go and do something. Everybody else want money to buy, to eat
Yeah, but you wanted a
and
skill.
drink. But I wanted a skill.
Mm-hmm.
So I go and I start to walk down the road across road and slap her. And I find this lady, somebody tell me where there's a lady named Hilton
Mm-hmm.
at one slap road. Number one upstairs, there's a store at the bottom. And she said, yeah, she's taking student. And I come back and I tell him the price and he give me the money.
Mm-hmm.
And I carried and I pay her. So that was my first skill,
Mm-hmm. Hairdressing.
hairdressing.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same hairdressing, now I met a friend, two girls.
Mm-hmm.
We were girls at the time. One of them sister was working at UC pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
And she went to America. And I asked him to make her sister work for her until she come back.
Yes.
But she didn't come back. That sister now was my co-worker in the hairdressing.
Yes.
But she didn't come back. So the sister stay up there. And I'm going and leave now. The sister come and call me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that time I never used to use assistant regular. Just one person or two person.
Yes.
Along with the pharmacist them.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because you never have the amount of education like the pharmacist them.
Yes.
And she was going and leave one time. That time I have Wesley.
Yes.
And she was going and leave. And she was going to America. And she come and she, well, we never leave one another. We always keep in touch.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked me to work for her. So I said to her, no, I can't come. I do have that amount of education.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, yes, man, they know me go. He said, but you must be brighter than me.
Mm-hmm.
She said, go up, man, and then we give you a test.
Yes.
And if you pass it, then we make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I get through my clothes and over the weekend, you see, I make 3 new frock.
Mm-hmm.
And I go up them on the morning. And the chief pharmacist said, go upstairs to the management. And they will give you a test up there. And they did give me a test.
Yes.
And I said, okay, tell me what the salary is
Mm-hmm.
and how much day a week I have to work. So I get a job up there that I do for 30 odd years.
Yes.
But when the pharmacist then see that somebody else come, they started to make noise
Mm-hmm.
and said that the chief wanted to turn us in pharmacists. And we don't pay money because the chief used to carry in the lunchroom every other day.
Yes.
In our spare time after lunch
Mm-hmm.
and give us a lesson.
Okay, and train
How
you.
to right. So the pharmacists them now started to knock out. But him never stop. So when they was talking about subject now, I put myself at exercise school.
Mm-hmm.
In the evenings I come in quick
Mm-hmm.
and I cook and I run down to exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, God help me I pass one subject down there.
Yes.
I shot and I try to get onto, but I never get it good.
Mm-hmm.
Only get the English.
The English.
But anyway, with what I know, I was able to work with youth for 32 years in the pharmacy.
Wow.
32, that when I was coming off, they give me 1 extra year. Cause I'm supposed to leave when I'm 30, but now I'm 60,
Mm-hmm.
but I leave when I'm 61.
Yes.
And when the management called me, I was talking to me. I said to her, she said, you can get a next year, you know. I said, no, man. I prefer to move on now, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because I have a visa. She said, you have a visa?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yes, I have a permanent visa. My mother filed for me. And I have a permanent visa. She said, so where are you going to live? I said, in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And I give her the name of the street. She said, oh, my, we might back up on the train now and then. I said, yes, hopefully.
Yes.
And I did went to America.
Mm-hmm. Which year would
After,
that would have been which year?
we share again, Arlene.
I remember. All right,
Never
that's fine. That's right. But in probably the 80s or the 90s, when it would have been.
the 80s.
The 80s. Oh, that's fine. That's good enough. Mm-hmm. So you went to New York to live for a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How long you stayed?
I did about what? About 15 years up then.
15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So why you came back?
Because I started to feel a pain.
Mm-hmm.
And my age now, when you reach a certain age, you know, when you see them call you, when you reach a certain age,
Yes.
it's put in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
But because I started to feel this pain now, the children said, come home.
Yes.
And I finally decided and pack up my things and come home.
Mm-hmm. And you've been at this house since you came back?
Yeah, man, this is the house that I did get from the government.
Yes.
There's some improvement done it. My son
Mm-hmm.
live upstairs. And him put on up there and him do a lot of improvement right around the yard.
Yes. So tell me something now. You said you had 7 children. How was it raising all 7? How you manage?
I'm managing it because as I say, I don't let them out to run up and down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that I'm going to give you a joke.
Yes.
It's not a joke, you know, it's a serious thing. I used to get up the government, the lady that she was a caretaker. That's the one at the office.
Yes.
The office was right up the road here, so
Mm-hmm.
they pay the rent. And she gave some trees to plant on the sidewalk.
Yes.
It's a popular tree them all around the place.
Mm-hmm.
But I cut down my own when I was going to go out there. Well, not me cut it down, my son.
Mm-hmm.
And one morning I wake up. I used to wake up at 4 o'clock and go outside there and sweep up out there and sweep up the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
And one morning when I was going out, I hear a foot, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Person jump off of the sidewalk and jump in the middle of the gate.
Yes.
And I hold up me and I said, because I see the person point a gun.
What?
And I hold up me and I say, boy, boy. I'm a man, I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look, it's some soldier and police.
Yes.
And I know none of them know open them out to me. They will point the gun for me in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
And the inspector come and the inspector said, mother, where you going? I said, to sweep the sidewalk. That is what I do every morning, sweep the sidewalk and sweep the front yard. He said, go back in because we are on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
And when I stand up there, soldier and the police then do home. Wesley and Neil was inside here. This is the one named Carlisle.
Yes.
They were inside here and they hear my mouth and come out. But there's a policeman at stadium station. When him come and ask any question, I don't know nothing, I never know nothing. And him come the day and him see Wesley and Kevin, Carla and me. And him say, oh no, but that time bus park out the road.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody them hold him, put them in the bus.
Yes.
The bigger brother was going to work, that is Frank. And him asked him where him going, and him say, work. That time he used to work on a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Him say, work, and him say, them say, join the van. And him have to go in the van. But with Max, you know, that is Wesley and Carlisle. Them they stand up beside me
Mm-hmm.
at the gate.
Yes.
And the police said to them, join the bus. I said, for what? And him look for me and make up him face. And I said, me and my people them stand up inside of the gate here and you're telling them to join the bus for what?
Yes.
And him still don't answer me. Him say, I said, you join the bus. And him go down, him join the bus. And when them gone, I tidy. And I go up to Harvey police station. And I sit down up there where everybody else sit down.
Yes.
At time them have them in a room. Whole heap of them and them pick up around here. Have them in a room. And at the time, you know, boy about the place, you see them start to hang gun. Sometimes
Yes.
you don't see but you hear.
They're here.
Some of them was up there. This policeman has stayed there, him shall remain nameless.
Yes.
I see him coming after 8 o'clock of the night. Them send come call him.
Mm-hmm.
As a police for the area, they want to know who him want and whatever. When him come, him see a special boy. I won't call him name.
Mm-hmm.
And him say, what you do here? And the boy said, me the daughter road. And him pick me up.
Yes.
Him say, go buy some cigarette for me. When the boy buy the cigarette and come back, he said, go on.
Mm-hmm.
Yet still, when I think them was going to let up my two boys, them say me have to come back the following year. I said, for what? He said, because you know, I get the boy and to go home. He said, what? And I call him by him name and I said to him, said, don't you tell me, sir, I say, man, where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Gone through the gate and you are telling me about my two people where I got church,
Mm-hmm.
join church.
Mm-hmm.
You are telling me if you make them stay till tomorrow? Well, me not stay because me no work for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Me I go for my lawyer.
Yes.
And the inspector man stay inside and hear me when I was talking. And he said, mother, come here. What happening? And I tell him. He said, who is your two boy? And I tell him. And him tell the policeman, say, go around here and let them out.
Yes.
Mother, go carry them home and keep them inside as usual.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I never joke at all.
Jeez. So if you never intervene, they'd have them up there.
The mother keep them there.
Mm-hmm.
And even the groundsman was them church brother.
Yes.
Because when the groundsman see them, he say, brother, so what you doing up here?
Mm-hmm.
Because you see him know them and know so them is not troublemaker.
Yeah. So you talk about church. You used to go to church with them. You take them to church, or you send them?
Send them.
You send them.
We used to visit a pocket church around here when we small.
Mm-hmm.
And when we become a big man now, we used to visit East Queen Street Baptist Church.
Yes.
But never really join up with them.
Okay. So how did you find out about this church you send them? Somebody invite them?
You mean down by
From by Wildman Street Church.
yes, they were going to Catholic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They was a member of the Catholic Church at Ligani.
Yes.
But there was a fella live out of the corner of the road here. And him and them was friend.
Yes.
And him invite them to Wildman Street.
Yes.
And him start to go to Wildman Street
Yeah.
and baptize down there.
Okay.
So Mr. Wesley baptized.
Long time.
Long time.
Mm-hmm. And you said Neil as well, who is called like
Yeah.
got baptized as well.
Mhm.
So the other children weren't going, those two.
those two go to Wildman
Just
Church.
those two.
Everybody else go to
Go to a
different church.
different church, different church. Okay. So, tell us now about your child's father. Now, I know you said you didn't get married, but you were proposed to before.
Yeah.
Why you never get married now?
Our final saying keeping a lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell him to take back his ring and give
Mm-hmm.
it to she.
So he proposed and gave you the ring.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you had said yes initially.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
But the lady no one, that's what I get to know about. I tell him to give it to she.
Yes.
Because when
What
I
him
get
say?
mad, I just get mad.
And what him say?
Him did keep it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He did keep it.
So you only proposed to you one time, never bother come back again.
Well, we were living together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We were living together.
Them never ask you again, just make it rest.
Asked me more than one time.
And you tell him no.
And I tell him no.
So looking back now over your life, you think you made a good decision when you said no, or it doesn't matter
No,
at all?
it wasn't a good decision.
You should have got married.
Yes.
Oh my, so you have a little regret about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I know one of your children was tragically killed. You can tell us about that story, about how you found out and what type of person he was and that type of thing.
Well, I knew him to be a very hard worker.
Yes. Remind us of his name.
Eh?
Remind us of his name.
He was Ratcliffe Burger, but
Ra-
we call him Gayo.
Gaio. Ratcliffe Burger, also
Yeah.
known as Gaio. Yeah.
Also, no. When Gayo was born, I can remember it was a home delivery.
Mm-hmm.
That time I was living at the lease land,
Mm-hmm.
right behind the upstairs shop there. That time that upstairs shop wasn't there. It was a little low board shop. And when Gaia born, as I said, it was a home delivery.
Mm-hmm.
But they sent a doctor that was UC register with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they sent a doctor because they said certain signs they saw when I was coming to the clinic, they didn't like.
Yes.
So a doctor traveled with the nurse and come down in the morning
Mm-hmm.
before there. And when Gaia was born, I can remember him father run
Mm-hmm.
when the doctor them gone and started dancing inside of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And said, get a little Gaia now, get a little Gaia.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the first boy I was there.
Yes.
3 girls and him is the 4th one and he was
Yeah.
a boy.
It was a boy.
But he was a hard working person
Yes.
and a very kind person.
Yes.
Never bright like Neil or Maxie,
Mm-hmm.
but can read and write.
Yes.
And as I say, hard working, kind person.
Mm-hmm.
Guy, we just done curse you. And him, you pass. And him say, come here, girl. You look like you're hungry. Hey, she told you the liar.
Just like that.
Just like that. Take it, go buy food.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember one time when I have a car.
Mm-hmm.
Park by the gate here. Guy, I take the car and drive it there. So go buy chicken for him friend then.
Yes.
When he was coming back down Mountain View, police then stop him, but he never have a license.
Okay.
And the police them ask him, so him said them asked him for money. He tell them, say make him park and come back to them. And he come and he park the car
Mm-hmm.
up by the road there, so. And started to walk down the lane.
Yes.
When he reached below the gate here, some of him friends then see him. I said to him, where you go? Where you go now? Oh, I go and you dip on your foot, where you go now? And he started to sing that tune. Running and running and running away.
Yes. Bob Marley.
Yes. So we know there's something going on now. The police, them come, see the car up the road there, so I'm ready to tow the car.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody say, them a tow your car, Miss Babsy.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, oh. And them say, police. He said, but the car supposed to die at the gate, yeah. Him say, guy, park it up there and walk gone on the road long time. But then I hear, but I depend on the speaker, so I won't bother tell you.
Mm-hmm.
What promise he make to the policeman then.
Yes.
But he never have, he did nothing to fulfill the promise.
Yes.
So he park the car and take away himself. But he was a very kind person.
Yes.
Very kind.
Mm-hmm.
And hard working too.
Mm-hmm.
Hard working.
So that day when he passed now, how you heard about it and tell us how you feel?
I was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I went up, I came out. I was here for a little while, and then my daughter-in-law, my son, Carlisle,
Mm-hmm.
was going to have dinner at his house. So he said, we must come up. I must come up. And me and my son Frank went up, and other member of family from other part
Mm-hmm.
come up and we eat dinner the Christmas evening. And the following day, my daughter-in-law take me out to the store with me, along with my granddaughter,
Mm-hmm.
Susie,
Yes.
to shop around. While I was in the shop, Susie phone ring. No, Bobbitt. That
Mm-hmm.
is my daughter-in-law. The phone ring. And I know she talking and she tear up my eye. And then she said, what you say? But she never met me here no more. She walk and go and quick go into the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Then my granddaughter Susie come up to me now and said to me, Granny, come. He said, but Susie, we not buy nothing. She said, come. We're going to have to come back. Come. He said, what now do? He said, we are go home. When I go up, I couldn't believe. I said, Carlisle, but there was no tears.
Mm-hmm.
He was cooking and him continue cooking.
Mm-hmm.
The one named Frank. It is the one they call like fella.
Yes.
He was here to, but everybody have a bright face.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, them keep staring and everybody keep watching me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know anything. It was the following day. The sister that was there the evening before at the dinner. I said, she come back, which was Boxing Day. I said, she come back along with her grandson. That
Yes.
was not the dinner. And my sister sit down and she started drink and when I said drink, because she don't drink alcohol. But we started to talk, you know. And I said, this talking here to myself don't sound good.
Mm-hmm.
And I look right. Then she said to me, Bazzy, suppose you hear say one of your children dead. What you da do? I said, what me da do? Me can't do nothing. But
Mm-hmm.
dead or you come up with this argument here. He said, let me get it straight. Gaia dead.
Mm-hmm.
Me said, Gaia dead? And I dropped down in the chair same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then lift me up and put me on the bed. Me said, Gaia dead, oh Gaia dead. And she said, Gaia go to town for buy material and him shot him down.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear it. I
Yeah.
tell you. I think until this day is the biggest funeral I leave here.
Yes.
But that one I never have any control over.
Mm-hmm. That was in what, 2019? Yes, the current saying it's 2019. So that's a little over 4 to 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years. Mm-hmm. So how did the investigation go afterwards? Did they find out
I
um
know that can't come up with nobody name and tell me.
mhm, still an open case?
Still open.
Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. So that that was one of the low points of your life, you would say, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Switching now to your health and everything. You said you're 83.
Yes.
Um, how is your health overall? I see sometimes you have a little shaking
Yeah.
going on. You know what? Can tell us what is the cause of that and everything?
Chronic arthritis is hard because when I started to get sick of it, when I was in New York,
Mm-hmm.
they run a lot of tests on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember the doctor keeps saying to my sister, see, I tell you, arthritis she have. The first night I feel this pain in my side.
Mm-hmm.
I call a friend and I got jump in a taxi out by the road
Yes.
and go up to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And when they ask me what is wrong, I tell them. And they give me the x-ray me and everything. And I can remember the morning, minutes to 5, the doctor come and he was beating the paper and he said to me, Miss, say thank God,
Mm-hmm.
because all that we can find
Mm-hmm.
is that his arthritis you have.
Yes.
So you just have to go on taking buy Panadol
Mm-hmm.
and go on taking it. And one of the time after that I was coming out here on a little holiday. And my sister said to me, Babsy, when you go out, go to UC
Mm-hmm.
and make them see if them find out what is giving you that pain. And I go up there and I can remember there's a doctor that I know up there. And when the result come to him, he beat the paper and he said, Greedy, the same thing me tell you now, chronic arthritis you have.
Mm-hmm.
And everywhere I go after that, chronic arthritis.
Yes.
So I just have to go and live with it.
So it make you have pains and the
Terrible
shaking
pain.
sometimes.
Yes, terrible pain in my left side.
Mm-hmm. And you have to be on medication and those things.
Well, when it first started to happen, they used to give me Panadol.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't give me any more, so I don't worry take any more painkiller.
Yes.
I just take my regular medication
Mm-hmm.
for the diabetes
Yes.
and the blood pressure.
Yes. But apart from those, you're okay.
Yes,
Thank the Lord for that good health.
right. Because up to last year, as I say,
Mm-hmm.
up to last year, they run a lot of tests on me,
Mm-hmm.
and everything was okay.
Okay. Thanks be to God for that. Um, Switching gears now to your grandchildren. I know you must have some grandchildren. You know the names?
Have too much.
You don't remember all the names, right? I don't matter call any of them. Just we're heading to a close. I wanted to send a greeting for all of them. Don't call any name because I don't want them feel bad when them don't hear them name. So
Right,
let's say
because
all the grandchildren.
I have some that I raise,
Yes.
and I would like to call them name.
Oh my God.
But I'm not going to do it because I don't want anybody to get jealous.
Cool. I prefer that.
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to say to all the grandchildren,
Yes.
don't step every step of the way I step in my footstep,
Mm-hmm.
but try to make the right step.
Yes.
That the police don't tell you walk fast boy or walk fast girl.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you do.
Yes.
They may say walk fast. But when you walk fast, remember that you're going to take a fast return.
Yes.
Don't make it be a slow return because you're guilty of anything.
Yes. So that's the message you want to leave for them.
Right, and as your grandfather would have said, live good, live good,
Mm-hmm.
live good.
Okay.
That
And
was Mr. Peter Pralance. Live good, live good.
it good. And for your children now, and you can remember all the names of the children. So can you leave a word of encouragement for each of them? Don't know if you want to say it individually or you want to group it up in one. Maybe have a special,
I just want to group it up.
yeah, group it up.
Because you don't want to say you have a special and you keep make anybody go have jealousy.
No, it's not. But if you can remember each of them name, you probably want to give a message to so and so and this message to so and so. You know your children, how each of them is. Probably have a different message for each of them, but just don't identify any
Well,
as
to
special.
Andrea,
Yeah.
Andrea, the first one,
Yes.
I wish her good health
Yes.
and prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
To Paula, the second one,
Yes.
I wish her good health too
Mm-hmm.
and prosperity. To Karen,
Mm-hmm.
third one, good health, prosperity, but you have to lose some weight.
Oh my. So she work on that.
She had to work on that. Well, guy not around, but to Frank,
Yes.
continue to work
Yes.
as hard as you work until you, them have to son you.
Oh my. The hard
But
worker.
he's a hard worker,
Mm-hmm.
farm working in there.
Yes.
And to Carlisle,
Yes.
may you keep a good health and take over the boss in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And to Wesley, too long you giving away your style.
Don't know the giving away. Give it too much.
Too much. But continue to live good, live good, live
Yes.
good.
Mm-hmm.
To each and every one, live good.
Yes.
May your food basket never empty
Mm-hmm.
and your pocket always swell.
Yes. And those are your words of encouragement.
Yes,
I know when we forget to touch Mr. Berger had passed away, right? We,
yeah.
tell us briefly about his passing and how you felt about it, how he passed away and such.
When he was sick, he had a blood pressure
Mm-hmm.
and diabetes like myself.
Yes.
So that is what carried him on.
Mm-hmm. And what year he passed away?
He's a year early.
About 13 years now.
About that.
Mm-hmm. So he died at home
No,
in the
Kingston
hospital.
Public, yeah.
He was in the hospital for a little while.
Not long neither, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He was a patient at UC, but I understand that they didn't have any bed.
Yes.
Because they even say, Carl, I get ignorant and say, my mother did so much years of service up here, and now her husband come.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sending her public. But I understand that they didn't have any bed up here,
Yes.
and they sent him to public.
Mm-hmm. And while he was there, he passed away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Within 2 days, it looked like, I think, you know.
Mm-hmm. So how you felt about that? You accepted it and was prepared because he was old and he was sick.
No, I was prepared, you know.
Mm.
I can remember I was in America,
Yes.
and I was near a park, me and a friend. Me and some friends. But somehow I feel very funny.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone ring. And I leave where they were sitting. And I go up, and it was Andrea called.
Yes.
And I can remember the way she was talking to me. I said, Andrea, come on, I'm not a damn fool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you tell the man, Peter dead?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, yes, Babsy. But let me know me tell you. Because nobody wanted to call me.
Yes.
Come now and I bury him,
Mm-hmm.
along with the help of my children then.
Yes.
Because everything, you know, everybody step in.
Mm-hmm.
And especially Carla, him going like say him is the father.
Mm-hmm. So everybody step up and
Everybody
help out.
step up, man, and give him a decent funeral.
Yes. May his soul rest in peace.
His soul rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. How would you want persons to remember you? When somebody say it's Barbara May Green, how would you want to be described?
First and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hard worker.
Yes.
Very hard worker. I'm going to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work at UC Pharmacy. But I'm a hairdresser by profession.
Yes.
And when I come in the evening and anybody come to do them here, I do it. That time the house never stay like this.
Yes.
So right over there, I take and make a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
It was a veranda. And I have my dry and things on there. And I would do them here. There was a man about here that used to go and take blina and distribute it all the way up Barbican and Norbrook and them places.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I'm going to America, he used to borrow my car.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime I'm going to America, I said to him, say, make a do the cleaner for you.
Mm-hmm.
He said, no, you can't manage it. I said, yes, you can manage it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but you work, man. I said, you ever make me go do the thing? And I would go to the cleaner company in the morning, 3 o'clock.
Early. Yes.
Leave here and pick up a little fellow out by the road here, the man nephew.
Mm-hmm.
I will go to Gleaner. One man in a man supervisor down there. Say, come here, miss. I noticed you come here and pick up the paper. Oh, you pick it up. I said, Mr. Johnson. He said, but you come so early. You notice there's nobody else on the compound?
Mm-hmm.
I said, mister, I have to go and distribute these beans. That time the whole of Norbrook, you know,
Mm-hmm.
is we have to do cherry garden.
Mm-hmm.
Is we have to go up there and throw the paper.
Yes.
And then I come back down. And if it's market day, I go to market Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back up,
And get
tidy
ready.
myself and go
Go
to
to work.
UC, go work.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, and sometimes I used to go to St. Mary
Mm-hmm.
and buy bunch banana.
Yes.
And I put Carla and Wesley inside the Coronation Market
Mm-hmm.
and say, when I go and sell these.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You put them for sale.
put them to sell it while I walk around and buy my yard food.
Okay.
And come up and be time you come back, you know, them done sell out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we work hard.
Mm-hmm. So you'd want to be remembered as a hardworking
As a
lady.
hard-working person.
Anything else? Any other way?
And a kind one too.
And a kind person.
But I'm miserable one and me children when them don't behave.
Okay. So kind, hardworking, and sometimes miserable if they don't behave.
Yeah.
That's the type of person you'd want to be described
I'm
as.
going to give a joke about Wesley.
Mm-hmm.
I was into politics deep.
Yes.
And one day when a man was running as a Seymour,
Mm-hmm.
I work, I never turn up at the big election. I think it's a parish council election, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But some workers never turn up.
Mm-hmm.
And the man come and him call me. And him said to me, we do have a worker, you know. He said to him, but me are the supervisor, me can't go to the station and sit down. And I call Wesley and I said, put on your clothes. And he said, Mama, where me I go? And I tell him. And him glad kind like them thing, but when him go, and him see some people from down there where him know. He said, Mama,
Yeah.
you're gonna make them kill me?
Yes.
You know, sister so in there.
Mm-hmm.
He said, go on, cause them touch me and them have to go talk and then come in. Go on.
So you were involved in politics.
Yeah,
What were some of the roles they play and stuff?
play all the role as counselor.
Mm-hmm. What? You were a counselor at one point?
No, I never win.
Okay.
Never win.
But you put yourself up for
Them
the
robbed
election.
me.
How much
But
votes you lose by now?
I don't remember, you know. But
Mhm.
you know, that time them did have the station for themselves and this one go in and vote.
Yes.
And go and come back and vote.
Mm-hmm.
Or them take the ballot and tear it out and give to them.
Mm-hmm.
And them carry it to them yard and them mark it and them come back.
Yes.
Cause you never want a strong voter, a strong polling station work around you.
Yes. So you never get through to be the
So I never
counselor.
get you.
Mm-hmm. But potentially you would have want to go to like be a into representation of politics and be like an MP or so. I think you
It
could
was
do.
a council I was running for.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you would have start there and see how it work out and maybe who
Probably
knows?
I wasn't gonna further.
We're not gonna further work too hard.
Work too hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have to come out the hours at night.
Yeah.
I did have a little VW, you know, but it was the ambulance around here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, up to the other day, about 2 years ago, we have a party here.
Yes.
And a girl come in and she said, Miss Babs, I couldn't come to Jamaica and don't come look for you.
Yes.
You can't forget you carry me, you carry me go public.
Mm-hmm.
I was taking a girl next door, she take in
Mm-hmm.
and she called me. And I come in and come back in and change my nightgown.
Yes.
Put on my clothes and take her up and carry her. I was carrying her to public.
Mm-hmm.
But the girl sit down in the car, I mean, there's a little VW like the dog. She sit down in the car and she see me turning into public. That is the time she said to me, Miss Babs, you're not in the me, I go, you know,
Are you with?
public.
Yeah. So where she was going?
So I said to her, then you go, you see, you know, make me know, you make me come so far down here. She said, now you see me, I go, me say, where I go? She said, in Ati Valley. You said, which part in Ati Valley?
Yes.
She said, clinic in there and they make woman come in and come baby too. Which was true.
Oh, I never know about that.
And I never know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Jesus, guide and protect me tonight because I have to carry this lady. Same so I say in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I can't let her go.
Yes.
And I drive the little VW man.
Mm-hmm.
And I go in. When I was going in, some man stopped me with them long thing. I said, who you?
Mm-hmm.
Where you go?
Mm-hmm.
He said, looking at the back of the car. Eh? And them look and them say, go on.
Mm-hmm. I let it through.
And I go on and I let them, they put her down and make case come out.
Mm-hmm. And come
But
back
that,
home.
and come back home. But I tell you, God knew I was frightened the night.
Yes, I can imagine.
God knew.
Mm-hmm. But that was a little experience right there.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, Miss Barbara May Green, that's the name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing with us. There you have it, folks. Miss Barbara May Green sharing some of her stories as much as she could remember with us. And we are grateful for that. So we thank you for tuning in another time for this interview. And until you join us again for another interesting interview, we're just going to ask you to keep safe.
Thanks for coming.
All right.